Stacey the Black Feather Intuitive. Welcome to another weekly Oracle reading for the week of December 30th. We are at the end of the month, at the end of another year. Wow, I cannot believe how the time has flown by. And I bet you're doing a lot of review. I know the last few weeks of readings have been really interesting. Ooh, we got two cards that have popped up already and I haven't even done the opening. We have had a lot of interesting cards and readings on review. So let's see what comes up this week. Calling in all the archangels, ascended masters, creature teachers, elementals, highest guides, light beings, loved ones in spirit. Come on into this space to give us the clarity and guidance that we need for our highest and best week this week, especially as we are coming to the end of the year and stepping into the beginning of 2020. So the two cards that popped out are the King of Cups and the Sun. So let's start with the King of Cups first. So King energy is leadership, stepping into that leadership role. And Cups energy is the realm of emotions. And so what I'm feeling is this week, it's really important for you to take stock of your emotions. Be your own master. Master your emotions. Don't let your emotions master you. I want to say to you, remember that emotions and feelings are just that. They're feelings. They're going to pass. You feel sad 1 minute, the next minute you're going to feel happy about something again. So allow the time to pass. Allow those feelings to pass through you. That will help you to not react, to respond and to step into that mastery and that leadership so that you're not feeling out of control with your emotions, feeling a little more in control about where things are at for you and where things are going. Once again, this is the theme of the month, is the review, stepping into a review of how you're feeling about things. As we're stepping into the new year, so New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I'm feeling a lot of energy around that review, that concept of, what has been, what is now, and what is to come. And I want to encourage everybody to stay out of that fearful place around the what is to come and step more into that place of bring it on. I am excited about what I'm co-creating this year, what I'm co-creating for myself, what I am co-creating in my life. And when we're talking about the Sun card, the Sun energy, Sun is about truth. Sun is happiness, joy, warmth, stepping into all things good, recognizing that there is no shadow. When the sun shines on something, you can see it all. You see all of the details, so there's nothing hidden. And I'm feeling like it's important to take this approach as you step into 2020 this week, is nothing is hidden. I am living authentically. I am feeling good. I'm feeling hopeful about my future. I have a plan. And let's say you're nervous and you don't really have a plan. Make your plan that you're not going to be nervous today. You're not going to be anxious about your future, that you're going to enjoy the moment, be in the present moment, and enjoy whatever is coming up for you in that moment. So I'm feeling a lot of it feels like angst in the family or angst in your chosen family. There's upheaval, there's disruption. I want to say to you, this is temporary. If this affects you, I don't feel that this is going to affect everybody, but it's going to affect most. It might just be one friend that you're having issues with. It might be a family situation or a conversation that needs to be had that you're anticipating. But it definitely has something to do with family, chosen family, familial, original family. And I want to say to you, it will pass. It is fleeting. It is something that once addressed, it's resolved and you move forward with it. So I'm sharing that so that you don't hang on to it and build it up to be bigger than what it is. I'm also feeling that the King of Cups, a very generous individual, generous in his emotional offerings. And so I want to say to you, step into that energy of generosity of your emotional offerings. Be there for people. Be open. Be open to giving as well as being open to receiving what comes your way on an emotional level. Don't be afraid of the feelings that pop up. Even if you deem them as negative, don't be afraid of those feelings. Embrace them for a particular period of time and allow them to pass through you, because the sun coming out is really indicating that you're in that place of mastery, that you're moving forward, you're starting to understand yourself a little bit more. There's a lot of self-awareness, the potential for self-awareness this week as you move into 2020. And everything is going to be exposed. Everything that you need to know about, everything that you need to consider, all information that you need in order to be able to move forward is going to be presented to you. And it's going to be presented to you in the best light. So trust that. Trust that you're moving into a space where everything is happening for you and the sun is shining. You're moving into positive, happy times. It's a positive, happy energy. I'm also feeling that New Year's Eve, any celebrations that are going on are going to be safe and joyous, very happy. Many people are very excited about moving out of 2019. It's been a challenge. It's been an interesting year. Excited to be moving into 2020. 2020 is a 4 year, so foundational, establishing, building on what has already occurred and what is to come. Hopeful. I want to say that is the word you want to hang on to, is everything is hopeful. There's so much hope for what we're stepping into. Don't forget about that. The light of truth is here with us. That sun, that warmth, those rays of fire, those rays of passion are here to guide the way. All right, so to bring in the 2020, Colette Baron-Reid's Wisdom of the Hidden Realms wanted to speak today. So let's see. Ooh, and there's our card. Let's see what the message is. The cosmos, creativity, and vastness. And that's exactly what I'm feeling as we step into 2020. What is it that you want to create? Think big, go big or go home in this instance. And how interesting that we have the sun and we have the moon. And when we're talking about the cosmos, even though it's showing in this card, it's showing an earthly scene, what I'm really drawn to is the sky. Very much drawn to the sky, very much drawn to the stars, the galaxy, the Milky Way. I think there's a shooting star in here as well, yes. So I want you thinking about this week, what you can create. And again, go big or go home. Think about your year, what you want to achieve. Think of the biggest, just go totally hog wild. Imagine everything right down to the finest detail. Things that you think could never possibly happen. Be creative in your exploration outside your box. This year, 2020, is definitely a year for you to lay the foundation, lay the groundwork for those big dreams. And those big dreams will come a lot faster than you're expecting it. This is the year to lay them out. So nothing wrong with dreaming big, because that big dream, this year what's going to happen is the universe is going to bring you all of the resources that you need in order to be able to make that happen. Maybe the big dream doesn't happen this year. Maybe it does, which is awesome. Maybe it doesn't happen this year, but the foundation is laid so that you can move forward and you're building on that foundation so that you're prepared. When it does show up, you're ready for it. Hi, universe, thanks. I'm open to receiving it and I'm ready to go. I can hit the ground running. So definitely feeling that energy of stepping into the full creativity of what is available to you and what is beyond available in your current vision. Go big or go home. Definitely feeling that energy today. All right, let's pull a feather. Yeah, just feeling so hopeful. I'm just filled with hope today. Okay, the feather we chose is responsibility. What I want to say to you is this week, while you're doing this review and you're stepping into all this fun stuff, all this good stuff, it's also about how responsible am I for my own choices? How responsible am I and have I been up to this point for the actions that I've taken in my own life? Let's make 2020, this year moving forward, let's make this a year where we are all responsible and accountable for the choices in our lives. When we are talking about being creative, we are talking about stepping into a co-creative space with the universe, co-creative space with Source and our dream team. Be responsible for what it is that you're bringing into your world. We can't always control the specifics of the dynamics of what happens to us, what is brought forth, but we are co-creating. So whenever something seemingly comes in that doesn't look, you're like, well, I didn't ask for that. How did that happen? No, you didn't ask for that, but whatever that is, and however you approach it, however you find resolve with it, the lesson in that is taking you a step closer to where it is that you want to be, the thing that you are choosing. So everything is coming into you for a reason, and it's important for you to take responsibility for all the choices made, for everything that's going on in your world. I'm not saying if something horrible happens, you got to take responsibility for it because you asked for it. I don't mean that. What I mean is owning what comes into your space and owning the choices that you make around what comes into your space. And make that one of your mantras for 2020. I am responsible for the energy I bring into the room. I am responsible for the choices that I make in this life and those in this year, and those choices are going to bring me forward, bring me closer to where it is I want to go, or those choices are bringing me further away from where it is I really want to go, and I need to evaluate that and decide if that's the right course of action or if I need to make a different choice. So responsibility in 2020, as we move into this new year, responsibility is key. Paying attention to the responsibility you're taking and the part that you're playing in your own life. All right, guys, that is the very last weekly oracle reading for 2019. And as we move into 2020, I wish all of you a very safe, healthy, happy, fun, energizing time as you step into 2020. I will be celebrating with all of you in spirit. If you like what you see here, please feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell on my YouTube channel. If there is any way I can be of service to you, whether it's a year-end preview, maybe you want to purchase one of my Feathers of Wisdom Oracle decks, maybe you just need a reading, you need some clarity, please feel free to reach out. theblackfeatherintuitive.com. I also have my Facebook page, The Black Feather Intuitive. Very accessible, would love to help you guys out. Thank you so much, guys. It's been an amazing 2019 with you, and I look forward to what 2020 brings. Take care.